Obviously, you guys are behind each other 100%. Well,
86.
Alright, fair enough. Going through the Canadian Idol audition, before telling either one of you if you were through, they'd have to see the other one first. Your own result, you've got all that weight on your shoulders. But now you have to wait this extra time to know if your brother got through as well. Did that make it harder for you guys, or easier because you had someone with you?
For me, it was less about who's getting through, and more about how much time we had on camera. It was really a boost for both of us, I think, to have that publicity that we got from Idol, and I'm really grateful for it. I think it was awesome. Once we made it to the part where we get on the TV, even if it was just the audition, I'm like, great, that much exposure. The way I viewed it was that it was all a plus. If we left at any point, either one of us, we had X amount of publicity, right? So there were no negatives. It was all just either we get more publicity or we have a bunch already.
Did you guys already know going into it that no matter what happened, you would start performing as brothers when you got out of it, no matter what stage it was at?
No. I really only went down to hang out with Ollie, to be honest. I wasn't pursuing music anymore. It's something I've done since I was a kid and that we've done together, but it wasn't something I thought I really wanted to pursue as a career. Nor did I really think I was capable of it. It's only been, I think, the last year that I've made a quantum leap in my confidence, and I know that I'm able to do it now, and I'm a lot more confident in my own abilities. But at the time, and so I was just going for kicks, and I didn't expect to be around very long.
You must have impressed yourself then.
Well, no, because I just thought I was a fraud,
I mean, you do have the character of an actor.
Well, I'm a good actor, and I am. And I've been confident as an actor for a long time, and so I was fine with. I quickly made up my mind that I was there to launch myself as an actor, and I was successful in that regard. But getting to play with Oliver, without getting too sentimental about it, was really something I wanted to do since I was a kid. And being able to ultimately now, I feel like we perform as equals and we write together as equals, and it's very much an equal partnership. And to me, I never thought I was capable of that, quite frankly.
In your video of the Rich Man, your red keyboard, is it actually real?
I used the proper one for the record. I don't know where I found that. I think it was one of those ones that you blow in.
Okay.
A lot of people were asking me if I was playing it on video.
But you weren't.
But that was playback.
Okay.
That was a fun shoot.
Yeah, it looked like it. Was it a set or was it just a street?
No, it was in Georgetown, Ontario.
Okay.
Yeah, the director just scouted out a bunch of places and applied for permits and stuff, so we just shut down the street.
It wasn't even people you knew, it was just...
It was all people off the street, yeah.
Wow.
So I think we had half dozen extras, buddies of ours who'd come along. But yeah, it was all just people from the town. It was great.
That must have been so much fun.
Well, they were excited too, because they hadn't seen many things like that.
Yeah.
Literally the entire downtown intersection was shut down for us. And we're jamming, and they got the loudspeakers playing the tune. Little kids and old people, and they're all shouting, "Down with the Rich Man."
The old man that you give the hat to, is he from the town or
He was just some dude walking by.
His interaction with you, I was like, that's got to be a relation or something.
No, it was just some guy.
It was great.
I had a great time. He jumped up on the van. Some little kid got it the same.
That must be one of your favorite parts then, being an actor, to be doing a music video. It's kind of the best of both worlds.
I guess you could think of it that way. Don't get me wrong, I love performing music every bit as much as I love acting, and now I kind of view it all as part of the same thing. It's just you making art. I love kids, and they kind of give you their attention in a way that adults aren't able to. So to have all these kids dancing around, and it turns my crank, and that's cool.
They'll always tell you the truth, too.
Yeah, and then they won't watch you if you're not entertaining them. Like, that's a real test, man, if you can keep kids entertained.
It is, you're right.
I have a blast with it.
To talk about your acting career a bit, I was watching you in The Listener. I watched your demo reel. You've been on Being Erica as a main role. What's your favorite production been, though?
Well, that's a good question. Certainly Being Erica, because of the time I was able to be on it and develop the character over the course of 2 years. And coming back for the second year was even better because it was that much more relaxed.
Once you're on a show for a certain amount of time, obviously you get to know cast, you get to know crew. Mm-hmm. Do you think that really helps with...
Completely.
Yeah.
Completely, because once again, back to that thing about relaxation, and when you're on a show as a guest, like The Listener, The Bridge, or any of them, you're on somebody else's turf. You need to play by their rules. So much of it is about sussing out the environment, as well as figuring out creatively a brand new character. So it's really hard to get something truly top-notch on screen, but when you're on a show for a year or two, well, you really get to know the environment and the character, and so you're able to work at 100%, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's all there, everything's there. And I really love that character and what it's been able to do for Ollie and I in terms of getting our music out there. We got to write the music for the character. We wrote my character's kind of theme song, Alien Like You.
And it's featured a bunch of times too, so it's awesome. Because it's airing in so many countries, suddenly all this interest from all over the world, which is awesome, as opposed to just Canada.
Right.
So it was really cool, and people just saying, you know, the song really spoke to me. And then a second song, Hard to Go, that we wrote, which is going over well as well.
What would you love to be in?
I love Westerns.
Yeah?
I love Westerns, but I gotta tell you, since I was a kid, and it took me a long time to realize that this had completely come true. I wanted to be Marty McFly more than anything in the world.
Nice.
From Back to the Future. And it wasn't until this year I was like, wait a minute. And I started going, you know, Kai, he's a rock star from the future who saved himself by rocking out in front of everybody. He has a doc.
There you go, you got it done. You're there.
Guess who's Marty McFly?
That's awesome, good for you.
Dreams come true.
Saying that it's nice to be noticed all over.
Yeah.
You lived in England for a while.
Yeah.
What were you doing there?
Just honing my craft, like playing a lot. Came from LA and just started touring everywhere. Threw myself into the fire a lot because there was really no safety net. So I had to learn really quickly how to promote myself and, you know, work the stage to keep people interested, because you're almost like a salesman for your product, right, which you try and sell after the shows. So it's a very grassroots kind of way to really learn the ins and outs of playing live. And then I started working with a band as like the rock singer, really intense rock stuff. And, we got to work at Abbey Road, which was great.
Wow.
Really cool producer. I guess it's sort of like going to college and learning the logistics of your craft, right?
Having lived both places,
Yeah.
are you happier here, or would you rather be back there?
After being all over the world, I don't think there's anywhere like home. Like you come back and, you know, there's always a period of adjustment, and you're never quite one with people who were born and raised in a place. And so I come back to Canada, I'm like, well, yeah, I'm home. Like, you just get it, right? And you get the people and on a fundamental level. But that being said, I could live in Europe in a second. I love it over there. And of course, it's our second home then, so.
I have one more question for you guys.
Yeah, looking there.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
They're unfortunately chipping, and I forgot to bring nail polish.
Like heavens.
Pardon?
That looks like lightning.
No, it's just sort of lines that I thought
It looks like those trees on the Japanese partition.
Yeah.
You're right, it kind of does.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for noticing.
Yeah.
Socks. I don't know if you guys
Socks.
have watched any
That's
of
an
my
interesting
interviews.
segue. Socks.
Socks.
Okay.
When you put your socks on this morning, did any thought go into it at all?
I think these ones are clean.
No, I actually, yeah, I didn't really, I usually just keep my shoes on.
There's
So,
a match.
yeah. Are they in the shot?
If you lift them up for me, there you go.
I'm alright, I'm just keeping
No,
them.
you're just going
It's
to
a regular thing to do, but
It
socks.
is.
Oh, you want me to do that?
I would like you to, if that's okay.
They're just white.
Yeah, but there's
It's
always
deeply
a
a
story.
strange approach to interviews.
There's really no
Right?
story to these socks.
I bought them. I feel
My
strangely violated.
Never match.
Something
Your socks, my socks frequently don't match.
Really?
Right.
And is there a reason for that?
I can't find the matching one.
Fair
I don't know, I'd like to be more entertaining about my socks, but I can't think of one.
That's alright, that's alright. It's, fair enough.
What's the angle on the socks?
Just anybody I talk to,
You ever found the foot thing?
you know, I'm not a fan of feet.
No,
I
in
love
the socks.
I have a soft
They're so
foot.
necessary though.
They
you know,
are. Like if you wear uncomfortable socks, your whole day's ruined. Right? Like if you put a sock on inside out and that little seam is like digging into your toe.
Right, are the ones that slip down behind your...
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not going to perform well, right? You're not going to act
No,
to
you
your
ruin
best.
everyone.
Exactly. So you like put thought into your socks.
You do. Our manager has a foot fetish.
Really?
Anyway.
On that note, thank you guys very much. It was a great meeting.
That was really fun. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. Thanks.
Good.
Let the heavens flare.